If you're going through a divorce, one of the questions you want to ask your attorney is, what is your approach to handling my divorce? I think this is an important question because it'll tell you a lot about the attorney. Whether the attorney is gung-ho on just going through litigation and fighting to get eventually to an end result, or whether the attorney is open to alternative dispute resolutions, mediations, negotiations, and meeting with the other party and their counsel in an attempt to try and resolve the case. The reason why I say I think it's important to know what an attorney's approach is because that'll give you some guidance as to ultimately how your divorce is going to be as an end result, and then also potentially what the cost is going to be. Because if the attorney is extremely litigious, your fees are going to continue to grow. Another important question to ask an attorney that you're meeting with is what their approach is to communication with you. The reason why that's important is due to the fact that you want to know that your attorney is able to be reached when you need them. And if they're not, that there is a process in place in their office so that you can get the answers that you need and get them timely. It's important that when you have a concern or a question, you're able to reach someone at your attorney's office, even if it's not the attorney that's representing you, and get a response and get the information that you need. It'll help alleviate your stress. Another question you can ask the attorney that you're thinking about hiring is, how do they handle their fees? Do they charge a flat rate, an hourly rate? How do they bill? I think these questions and concerns are important for a few reasons. One is some attorneys will say they charge a flat rate, but what they fail to tell you is that they charge that flat rate based upon what's going on in your case. So it might be that a portion of your case is handled at a flat rate, and then in order to get to the next portion of your case, there is another flat rate. At Smedley Law Group, we handle things on an hourly basis. We bill for the time we actually work on your file and move your case forward. That is important because you don't want an attorney simply billing on your file because your name showed up somewhere or they ran into another attorney and said your name. You want an attorney to actually bill for the work that they're doing that actually moves your file forward to resolution. One question I do not recommend you asking an attorney is, how much is this going to cost? What's the total fee that I'm going to have to pay? And the reasons why I say that is because most attorneys can't give you that answer. And I would suggest that if they do give you that answer, it's going to end up not being accurate. The total cost of your matter is going to depend upon the totality of the circumstances, how the other side responds, how you respond, and how we can effectively move your matter forward to resolution. Contact us at Smedley Law Group to schedule a consultation so we can let you know how we would handle your matter.